Hey everyone, this is Corey with Wilkie's Movies and Music, and a little late to the game here, but I was going to make a quick video of my trip getting to meet up with some fellow YouTubers in Tennessee here not too long ago. I might break this up over a couple videos just because of how many movies that I got. I know it's not as many as everybody else that's been showing their videos so far, but just to make sure that they don't go too long. But I have to say, I guess right off the bat, I'm just going to echo a lot of the same comments that some of the other videos you may have seen go up already, but it was just an awesome time. It was such a great group of people. I was so thankful that I was able to be a part of it, and it's something that I really needed. It was a great meetup with friends and the people that I've been getting to know, and meeting some new friends along the way as well. And that was the awesome thing. There was like so many people that, well, everybody there, it just seemed like you already knew each other for quite a while. And we just started up conversations, talking about movies, life, hanging out, having fun. And there was just none of that awkward transition period, it didn't feel like to me. It was just great fun hanging out with everybody. I'm going to try to link a lot of the other videos in my description, so you can go check those out. Other people that have already posted their videos of the trip, but it was just great. I don't think we could have got along any better than we did. Everybody was there just to share in each other's company, have fun. Nobody came in there with any they weren't trying to prove anything or make any big points. It was just hanging out and having friends, be around each other and having a great time. So thank you for letting me be a part of that, everybody that was there. And I can't wait to see each and every one of you again, in real life, but then also in videos and chats, live stream chats, things like that. So anyway, I'm rambling, but it was such a great time, such great people. I couldn't have asked for it to be any different than what it was. But what I was going to start off with is we did stay in an Airbnb in Tennessee, but we did a day trip over to Asheville, North Carolina to Orbit DVD. So I was going to start with those movies that I got from there for this video, and probably transition to some of the other stores that we went to. And then there was some time that we did some trading and selling, or things like that with collections that we brought along too. So anyway, I'll start going in it. Sorry for all the rambling, but I just couldn't express anymore how much I loved being around the people there and how great everybody was to me and to each other. And it was just a very refreshing feeling to have that camaraderie. So anyway, Orbit DVD. I did focus there a little bit more on some imports that I just would not have any access to around where I live. Yes, I can go into Orbit DVD and purchase them and have them sent to my house, but I don't know, there was just something different about going into that store. I've bought from Orbit DVD a number of times before online, but this was my first time visiting the store, and there's just, for me anyway, something cool about walking into the store and just seeing all these imports and limited edition titles and box sets just lined up and sitting around, and you can have them in your hand and take a look at them. For some reason, I got a kick out of it, and it was definitely worth a trip, and I'll definitely be going back there again sometime. It's quite a trek from where I live, so it won't be a regular occurrence, but definitely something I wish to do again someday. So anyway, we're going to start off. I know I'm going to mess up some of the recommendations that were given to me of who gave the recommendation to me, or I'll say the wrong person. So anybody watching this, if I say your name wrong, you didn't recommend it, or if I forget to say that you did recommend it, I apologize right now. It was such a fun day. I think we were all like little kids in a candy store, where we got into the store and just started looking around frantically, all the different titles that they had in stock. And it was just, people were shouting out, "Ooh, that's a good one. You should check it out. Oh, you should check this one out." And they might be an aisle over, across a little wall or something, shouting it out. And so sometimes, I guess with my memory, I was not keeping good enough track with all of those. But like I said, I apologize if I give anybody else credit for something that somebody else did. But the first one that I picked up was Grabbers. And this is one that I believe Tim at Talks Talkies had recommended off the shelf, and I know a couple other people spoke up too and also said that they enjoyed it and it was worth checking out. I have been able to watch this one already. I've been traveling quite a bit since that visit, so I haven't not watched as many movies as I wanted to so far, but I did get this one in. It's a fun creature feature. I'm not going to go too much into each of these movies, but just to keep this a little bit shorter, but it was a fun time. Definitely had some dry or dark sense of humor to it, but creature feature, and I had fun with it. I'll be revisiting it again, and it was definitely worth picking up. Another one that I grabbed, this is one that I almost bought the steelbook of this, the 4K of it, not too long ago, but I was holding off because I didn't know if I wanted this set, but I went ahead and grabbed the Carrie Arrow box set from the UK. Always loved this movie. Great horror movie. Definitely want to get back. I haven't watched it in a long time, but was cool to get this nice chunky set from Arrow UK. So happy to have this one in the collection now, and can't wait to dig into that. So another one that I'll grab a couple here that I know a few friends out there have suggested some giallo movies to me, and I haven't dug into it too much. Chris C, Slasher Dude, he's thrown out a bunch before. Dirk, he's thrown out some before, and I'm just starting to tap into that. But I'll have to say a little shout out to Ty at Orbit DVD. One of the employees there, he took all the time in the world talking to me about different directors, giallos, things he really loved. He was very into it. On the Orbit DVD website, each of the employees also have like their picks of movies to check out. He had one on there too, so I was going to check out his list a little bit more. But a couple that I'm diving into, I haven't had a chance to watch them yet, but I picked up Dario Argento's Tenebrae, and also from him, Suspiria. So I'm looking forward to digging into both of them. Both titles that a little more than I usually spend on a 4K release, but just seems like these Synapse titles just go for a little bit more. And I'm definitely looking forward to digging into these a little bit and seeing what they're all about. The next one I grabbed from Orbit was The Sisters Brothers. This is one that I believe is Joaquin Phoenix and John C. Reilly. Jake Gyllenhaal is in there, and Riz Ahmed. Definitely a great cast. I have never seen this, but there was a little bit of time where we went back into Orbit after the first time shopping through Ryon and Dell. Movies with Ryon and Dell on Movies, we went back in, did a little more shopping, and I know this is one that I pulled out. I was kind of thinking about it. I almost think both of them said it's worth checking out, so I went ahead and grabbed it just because it's a nice Arrow release, and with that cast, I figured I'd check it out, and I always like some good Westerns, so looking forward to seeing what that's all about. The next one was definitely I know it's just going to probably be some stupid, silly fun, but I had won a giveaway not too awful long ago that had the sequel of this in it, and I never saw the original. So before seeing the sequel, I thought, well, I'll check out the original. But this is one that Jay over at Absolute Sublime, I won the contest, the giveaway, and it had another Wolf Cop. So I grabbed the original Wolf Cop. So it looks like some crazy fun. I'm sure, it definitely wasn't up to win any awards, but that's not what I bought it for. I bought it for a silly good time, and I hope to find that out of it, and then I'll be able to watch that sequel and see what I think about those. The next one is actually DVD, and I was kind of surprised on this trip. I bought a few more DVDs than I expected I was going to, but there's some of these movies that are stuck on DVD, or I just found it really cheap used. These were all new from Orbit DVD that I got, but this one was filmed by Kevin Smith that I believe is still stuck on DVD, but it's Red State. So that's another one I think I also got on that return trip back into the store with Dell and Ryon, and I thought they both said it was still worth checking out. So grab Red State on DVD. Like I said, don't buy DVDs too often anymore, but I grabbed that one. So now that I'm also probably misspeaking here. No, I think I said that right. I'm not sure. Anyway, the next one I grabbed was Cooties. And this one was supposed to be a kind of a zombie comedy horror movie. Now this is where I'm going to mess up people's names, but I can't remember if Tim had said something about this one, but then I think Dell might have as well. But if neither of you did, I apologize. So I don't want to stick it on you, either one of you, if you really don't like this movie. But it looked like another crazy good time as well. Comedy horror movie, and some of the cast that's in it is Elijah Wood, Rainn Wilson. There's just some of those that I think would be pretty funny to check it out. So have Cooties to watch. So another one that I grabbed was Byzantium, and I believe I'm saying that right, but this was so much cheaper on the import, the Region B. So you need a region free player for a lot of these, and I'm lucky enough to have one. My family got me one for this last Christmas. This is one I originally heard. It was over at, oh gosh, no, I'm like completely drawing a blank here because I'm sitting here filming it. But Stephanie at Movie Chatter, I apologize. I totally drew a blank there for a second. But Stephanie at Movie Chatter, I heard her talking about this. I think there were some lists of movies that she was kind of shining some light on that she didn't feel like got enough attention and were really good. I'm always in for it's a vampire flick. It's kind of a different twist where it's a mother and daughter, and I believe it's the vampire realm is mostly male, and they're trying to hunt down this mother and daughter because she was never supposed to have this daughter in the first place, and not really sure everything that goes from there, but Stephanie's had some really good recommendations that I've come across before. And for the price I found this at Orbit DVD, I'm going to give it a chance. It looks really good. So excited to watch that one. The next one is one that I'm going to have to wait and see how well this ages. If I still find it interesting or not. This was a movie I remember watching back in VHS days. Hadn't seen it forever, but it's Alien Nation. They had it there, Region B as well, at Orbit DVD. But you got James Caan, you got Mandy Patinkin and Terrence Stamp in there, and I just remember enjoying it. It's where aliens come and cohabitate Earth, and it's kind of like your buddy cop movie, but with an alien and then humans. So I'm interested to see how well this holds up. I remember having some good memories about it, watching it, like I said, VHS rental days, but I don't know. We'll see how. I'll have to report back whether if it was a good purchase or not. The next one I've heard very mixed things about. I know some people in our group didn't care for this one at all. A few others said, yes, check it out. But it is The Lobster. So definitely I'm trying to branch out a little bit in the films I'm buying and not just stay in the same genre or kind of, the safe zone. I still am going to get those, and I still love watching them. But this is one that I think, maybe branch out a little bit. We'll see. I know it might be a little different, but I'm excited to check it out as well. This one I'm going to throw in there as well. It was not from Orbit DVD, but it was kind of funny. That night we came back from there, I was laying down. We stayed up pretty late most nights, just talking, hanging out. It was such a great time. But I was sitting there, I couldn't fall asleep, so I was, of course, shopping on my phone. And Amazon had a sale going on with this, and I had not picked it up yet. So I'm going to throw this in there because it was on that night. I remember I'm sitting there, and I'm like, okay, I already bought these movies from Orbit. Why am I shopping on Amazon? But when I got home, this was waiting for me. But I finally got the 4K of Sleepy Hollow. So definitely one that I've seen multiple times before. Really enjoy it. I've been meaning to get the 4K. It dropped down to a good price. I think it still is right now on Amazon, a pretty good price. But anyway, I was happy to throw that in there as well. So anyway, I know I kind of rambled through all those. I'm going to make one or two more videos kind of breaking up the other movies that I got. Some from some thrift or used stores and a flea market, and maybe another one with the ones that were the trades and the buys, etc. Between us, back at the Airbnb, everybody that was hanging out. But anyway, if you've lasted this long, I really appreciate you watching me ramble through these movies. I'm going to try to make some videos later when I get to go through and watch these and let you know what I'm thinking about them. So if you know anything about these movies, like I said, some of these I've seen, some of them will be first time watches, but if you have any opinions on them, throw it down in the comments, let me know what you think. Or if there's any of these that you're like, oh, if you like this one, maybe check this movie out. I'm always looking for new recommendations, so please throw those out there. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. I know I've said that before, but again, I can't thank that group enough of the great time, the great friendships that were made, and time together and conversations about movies and things, even not even related to movies. And even though Bob beat me in, playing bags or cornhole, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to get a rematch with him someday. But each and every one of you on that trip, thank you so much for letting me be a part of it. It was such a great time. And everybody watching this, thank you for taking the time to watch any part of this video. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. It's been great getting to know people following my channel, and then getting to find out, if they put out social media as well, checking out their content as well. So thank you all very, very much. And if you ever want to see more hauls like this, or some of my live streams that I might have coming up, talking with other people that I've met through YouTube or Instagram, definitely subscribe and click that button, the little bell, and we'll let you know the next time things come around. And I'd love to have you hanging out with us, especially in the live streams. I love getting to connect with people and try to chat in the live stream chats as much as I can while talking with the other guests. So again, thank you very much, and we'll see you all very soon. Thanks.